Hi everyone, my name is Clarissa and I'm a UA senior currently studying abroad in Granada, Spain. I'm currently recording this video in my apartment here in Granada. Basically I live here with two other girls and we share one apartment, but we each get our own room. Granada actually reminds me a lot of Tuscaloosa because it feels like there's college students everywhere. It's about more than double the size of Tuscaloosa total population wise, and it's much more dense. But it's there's still students everywhere, and especially in the neighborhoods that you're gonna take your classes in, you're kind of gonna feel like you're seeing people that you know everywhere. So, which I really like and I really appreciate, especially as a student studying abroad for only one semester, where I only have so much time to form connections and maintain them. It's midterm week! Hi, so I'm currently on my way to a midterm study session at Bohemia Jazz Cafe, which their decor, they're really committed to trying to have the most peak American jazz vibes ever. It really feels like you're walking into I don't know, some cool bar in New Orleans or something. And then but also with walking around Granada, it's nice because even just the city itself feels like the size of campus. I was told one of my professors, to walk from one corner of campus to another corner, get back home in Tuscaloosa, would be a 30-minute walk. And then my professor's yeah, that'd be walking through basically all of Granada. Okay, hi. So these are my friends, former classmate, current classmate.
No, current classmate.
Wait.
Former friends.
No, not former friends. Oh wait, actually no. It's just because you never talk in the class, so it's your fault for me not remembering. Okay, so we're at a plaza right in front of Bohemia Jazz Cafe. But anyways, so what do you think of Granada as students who are not me?
I think it's really, really beautiful, and I'm glad I chose to come here out of all the other cities in Spain. I second that.
Okay, and then so the University of Alabama, which is the school I go to, is affiliated with both AIFS, which is what I'm a part of, and ISA World Strides, which is what you're a part of. So what's your review of World Strides?
I really like that ISA has a lot of off campus and out of
Go.
Okay, so what I was saying, that ISA has a lot of excursions included, and cultural excursions and experiences included in the cost of the program that really allows you to get a better picture of Spain as a whole, and not just Granada or mostly the museum, but also went to places like Toledo and Madrid, and we're going to Sevilla y Cordoba this weekend. So, no, yeah. I agree. I really like ISA because, they take you on a lot of excursions. My experience so far, the program leaders have been really helpful and supportive. And the office is right by the CLM, which is convenient.
Fun! And then, oh my god, Daniel! Okay, but just to add, AIFS also has excursions. It's also a good program.
Okay.
It's just that the thing is, you have options as a Bama student, because the thing is, a lot of universities are only affiliated with one affiliate to do a program with. Yeah. But the University of Alabama is affiliated with every study abroad company known to man. So take advantage, talk to people, pick whatever you want. They're in Granada. There's all the options are good. Yeah. Okay, what do you think of Granada?
I love Granada. I love the culture. I love the city life. I love Cafe Bohemia. I love the cafes that they have. It's a beautiful place.
Okay, what do you think of AIFS?
I love Noelia and Alberto. They're like my family here in Granada. They do so much to support us and to help us and to make sure that we have good resources. So I love that. I love that.
And what do you think of the CLM?
CLM, I love my classes at CLM actually. I love my professors. They're so knowledgeable and so they care so much about the students, and you can tell that they care about what they're teaching. So it's a great experience.
Now tell me your order.
We got Duke cocktails and a Guinness, but they gave it to us in a coffee. It's like a coffee Guinness. So
Did you get a baby Guinness?
I guess I don't know.
You ordered a Guinness. This is not a Guinness.
Okay, fine.
Who knows?
Oh, do you want me to tag you? Lissa, okay, so you're in CEA Kappa. What's your review of CEA Kappa?
I love it. I've met so many great people in the program. Very fun. Everyone's so sweet. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Okay, what do you like? What's your favorite part about Granada?
My favorite part is probably the free tapas and La Alhambra. Very fun, very cultural, and who doesn't like free food?
Woo! So basically, I've just been interviewing my friends who are in different programs because, like, Bama, we are very lucky to be affiliated with so many different study abroad program providers. But the thing is, if you pick Granada, ultimately, you're probably just going to end up at El Centro de Lenguas Modernas at La Universidad de Granada, and you will have a fun time. Yeah. Granada is one of a few regions within Spain that does free tapas. Like, it's traditional that if you like order a drink, you automatically get a little bit of food to go with it, whereas in other regions of Spain you typically have to pay for tapas. Like small bites is cultural, but you'll have to pay for it separately to drinks instead of it just coming with the drink automatically.
Coming home to you.
Parker and Ronan, describe what we're on our way to right now.
We're going to the skeleton party.
We're going to a Dia de los Muertos themed thing. What?
We're going to the skeleton party.
Okay, so what was the thoughts on the Skelly party, aka Dia de los Muertos?
There are skeletons.
It was good. It was good. I liked that the music was like more like something that would be played at like my uncle's wedding than something that would be from like a typical like club in Spain. So it was nice for Dia de los Muertos with like the Mexican theme. Okay, but so continue. So what were your thoughts, and then where are we going next?
Ladies night at Lane West.
Okay, so My West is the like most basic club. So we're currently on our way to My West for Ladies Night. But the thing is, Ladies Night is also doubles as Erasmus Night. Erasmus is the exchange program for European students to be able to study in other European countries. So it's like Wednesdays are typically when you see the most international students at Ladies Night. However, there are a lot of international students in Granada in general, so you will be able to make friends from not only all over Spain, but also all over Europe and the US because of how many exchange students come to Granada. So with like lunch and dinner time being like later than you're normally used to, I think the thing is like it is okay to snack. Like in Spanish, merendar, like snacks are definitely normal, and like certain like typical snack times are gonna align with like what would be your normal meal time. So it's like easy enough to get through the day, and especially like with lunch, like I feel like lunches a lot of the times are more filling than lunches that we would typically have back in the States. So I don't know, initially I thought it'd be like very hard to get through that like time between lunch and dinner because it's like so many more hours than between meal times in the States. But it's actually like not that hard just because meals can be really filling, especially if like you're going to out to eat and having like a traditional meal, or if, perhaps if you're a homestay and you're like eating a good amount. Where pharmacies are in the US, but they're still open decently late. You can find ones that have good prices, and they'll have just exactly what you need until the next morning or the next set of business hours. So now that I've collected sufficient nourishment in the form of Aquarius, which is like a sports drink, kind of like Gatorade or Powerade, I am ready to go home and go to bed before my 8:30 a.m. writing class. I don't know. I mean, some people here end up having 8:30 a.m.s every day, mostly because like the language classes that are required for people who attend the CLM or El Centro de Lenguas Modernas, the language classes, because they're based on people's level, the time kind of gets assigned to you, as opposed to you picking when you take your classes, because you do get to pick most of your classes, but for the mandatory language class, you kind of get whatever time they give you, and it could be good or bad. I do generally like my class schedule. Basically, Mondays, and Wednesdays, I have class from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., a 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., and then a 4 to 6 p.m. class. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, I have an 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. class and a 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. class. But the thing is, while having an early start on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it is currently past 2 a.m. in the morning here in Granada, Spain. So now it's time for me to get some shut-eye before my early class in the morning and my last midterm of midterm week. For me, I have loved my experience so far in Granada, and like in Spain and Europe more generally. But like I've loved the support that I received from AIFS Granada. But obviously, like I was showing you in the other stories, obviously there are other programs, other affiliates that can take you here, and you'll have your own unique and uniquely wonderful experience here in the city or elsewhere in the world.